We'll do a giveaway. How about this dude? Bleep, 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 bleep. I know. Oh, will you give that to mommy? Give it to mommy. He took my sandwich. You can try it.
You want to try it?
This is chicken. Hello, hello. This is what I'm going to do for the giveaway. Little buddy. Little buddy, see? Oh, no, give it back. You can't actually take it. It's just ranch chicken and the buffalo. Parts of the buffalo thing were kind of spicy. How is everybody doing? Trying to get things loaded up here. So I have a bunch of these bead strands. I do have a bunch of them listed. If you want to check out in the auctions, if there's something you guys want me to run, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just gonna kind of go through them, and we'll run them. I do have other stone strands that I did not get listed. It's kind of just I've been pretty busy, so haven't really had the time to sit down and go through all this over again. Some of these I have a few strands of. Let's see. It's nothing important. No, it was my list for my game. Give away this little dude, though. I'm going to put him right here so he'll get lost in there, but I had to pull it up on my iPad. What'd I do with the iPad? What are you doing, buddy? Why don't you get your toy box and find something? This was plugged in all that time, and it's only at 21. That's crazy. Crazy. I know, right? Staring into your soul. All right. The purple. These are, where's my calipers at here? I moved a bunch of stuff around. Almost 10 wide. And I think they're just a dyed like magnesite, so about 6 by 10. I also have some strands that I didn't get listings put in for, but we'll can still run things. If there's something specific anybody's looking for, let me know. I still have some of the chips that I don't have listed. If anybody's looking for chips, I've got howlite, serpentine. Looks like there's an autumn jasper still there. A couple limestone, a fluorite. Yeah, there's a few different ones there of the chippies. All right, who's getting this little dude? 20 seconds left. If you're not in there, careful, Jimmy. Don't lean again. Remember what happened? Tumbling off. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Stick around. I will do more giveaways. Check out the auction list. If there's something you want to see ahead of time, let me know. Angie Cat, you got this little guy coming to you. Put him on your desk. See his little smile. Little gemstone buddy. All right. I think I buried my Sharpie. I think I did. Need those bags that pens work to write on them. Or do you have a Sharpie over there somewhere? I think I buried it. Okay. Get that one marked. Somebody took my Post-it notes away from me. I used to have Post-it notes. I think they got confiscated. Okay. Yeah. All right. Do you want me to run these purples? Who was asking for the purples? I'm just going to kind of go through the list and run some of them. If there's something somebody wants to see, or if you have any questions on sizes and stuff. I'm not sure I listed out sizes on the ones that I put the listings for, but we can check them as we go through on that. What? And here's the purple. Jimmy. What did I do with that big bag from these? I'll go through them and we'll bag them up and take them out of the way. How about that? What? I have some rose quartz chunkies. I actually have 3 strands of these. One strand has some slightly smaller ones. That one's kind of roughed up. But let's see where those are at. Get some of the big ones out of the way. And if there's something that you guys that you see on the screen that you want me to pull, let me know, because I can do it that way too. All right, there's the nuggets. We could do these. Let's do these at 6. And you can pick. It's a full strand. I don't split strands up. I feel like when I get strands and they're split up, I don't get enough to do what I want to do with them. So these are full strands. They're bigger, they're chunkier, so you could do pendants with them. Use them as like a single focal on your piece. All right, move those out of the way. All right, let's see. What else do we have here? Let me try and go down through the list. Might be easier. Sunstone, the little tiny sunstone. These are a hand-cut rondelle. He also said that this really was personal, intimating that you're really PO'd, that he didn't step in and put down. See the neat little shimmer and sparkle in there. These are tiny. Only about 6 millimeter wide. Okay. Let's see, we've got marble ovals. And this is like a gray and black marble. There is one on here that was there right there, drilled goofy. The rest of them look okay. Little gray and black marble on those. Get things pinned here. There we go. Anybody have any requests of any of them? Of the ones that are listed at least, or anything anybody's looking for specifically? If so, just throw it in the chat. All right. These ones were pink chips, and they're matte. I don't know if it's a really light colored rhodonite. Not a high polish on them. I just have them listed as unknown because not too sure on that one. But again, 14 or 15 inch strand there. If you like the chips. Also have other stones in chips if there's something specific. I have rhodochrosite here. These are really pretty. That could be what this is too, like a low grade of the rhodochrosite. All right, let's see. Red jasper cubies, or rectangles, I guess. Slippery. Jim. And again, a couple of these are like odd shaped, but I like the red jasper too. All right, Terry, I got that one. What's he doing trying to get in there? Run, Jimmy, run. All right. You want us to put on Mickey Mouse or something? About the rhodochrosite. You guys like this stone? I think it's a gorgeous stone. Whoop. Uh-oh. I've got a couple loose ones here. I'll get them all put back in the bag. Looks like the end of it's not tied there. Very pretty stone, though. They're chips, but they're bigger. I called them chunks on there because if you look compared to, like, these are your normal size chips. So there is those. Again, we can start this one at 6. Rhodochrosite is a pretty expensive stone. Not so much in chips and stuff like that, but to get bigger pieces of it, it can be a pricey one. Sort of like how, like Larimar, I can get Larimar chips fairly cheap, but the minute you get, you do any cab work or anything on them, it's like that price goes crazy. Okay, let me get those back in the bag without. I shouldn't have taken those out. I didn't realize that strand was the knots undone. All right. All right, how about the magnesite chunks? I have one in this blue. I think I only have one in it. And then I have a bunch in the orange. Some chunkies. Made to look like turquoise, but it is magnesite dyed. I do have one thing of turquoise, if you want to see the difference. And that one is turquoise. Again, another stone that you can get rough pieces of and chips and small beads of turquoise you can get pretty cheap. It's when you get into bigger, more refined pieces where the expensive ones come in. So here's this one, $4. Why don't you put something on for him? I need them to switch it. All right, Carla got those. I love turquoise. I do. Put it with some silver. Love it. Even copper. I even like it with copper. Timmy. Is he trying to get you to leave or what? You're in his way. Okay. So we've got, let's see. That is peach blossom tourmaline, peach blossom tourmaline here. I was trying to find. There's the little petalite. There we go. So these are, I guess probably a hand cut one because they're not round. Still an interesting bead. It's a neat stone. On the rougher side. So if you do projects where you going for like a, what's the word? Not rustic, but I don't know. All right, that one. Serpentine. I love these serpentine chunks. They're growing on me. I might do a bracelet with something like that. They're bigger. Again, they're like a chip shape, but they're chunks. Very neat color for the serpentine. This is also one that they will try and tell you is jade. It is not. It looks like jade. It's got the right color, but it is serpentine. Good snag. I like that one. Right. What else? We got some little tiny lab chips in the mix here. And they are, well, this isn't them. They're strung like this. Not sure why they do that. No, I don't see them. There we go. I don't know why they have them strung this way. It's not a ton of them. Yeah, I do too. The serpentine, those were neat. I have jasper in those too. Red jasper in those chunks. I don't know what else to call them. They're like chips, but they're chunky chips. I don't know. So this is the little tiny labs. Again, not the highest quality. There is flash in them, but odd shapes. So if you just want like little accent pieces, it's actually a very short strand if you didn't have all those spacers. But figured somebody might be able to use them for something. If not, I can always pair them up with something. Just wanted to kind of go through these if there's any interest. If not, probably going to make bundles with some of this stuff. Let's see, red line marble, more chunkies. They're like chips, but bigger. This is red line marble. I've seen where they call it a jasper, like a red line jasper, but it's a marble. Very cool looking with the red veining through it. I think that's iron in it. I think it's iron that makes stuff red. All right. What is next? Rose quartz. I think I buried the nuggets. I had rose quartz chips. There we go. And this is only a 15-inch strand. Some of my other stones that I have chips in are the long 34-inch strands. This one is a really light pink of the rose quartz, not dyed. Ouch. Okay. What is next? Serpentine. So I have an 8mm serpentine, 8mm rounds. This is the jungle serpentine, I do believe they call it. There's so many different shades of serpentine. There's a real light lime green all the way to very, very dark green. Okay. All right, what is next? Fancy Jasper. More chips. So I guess there's a bunch of chips mixed throughout here. I didn't realize I had that many. So I'm showing that I have 2 of these little strands. Probably about a 12-inch strand or so. Fancy Jasper chippies. We'll do those at 2. I've seen this labeled as India Agate, Fancy Jasper. Oh yeah, here's the other one. Okay. Move those off to the side. And if there's any of these anybody wants me to rerun, just let me know. Can do that, no problem. Okay, where are we at? Bamboo coral. I also have 2 of these. Again, it's probably like a 12-inch strand. There are 2 of them here. I guess this one looks a little bit shorter. You pick which one you want there. Let me see. Oh, I guess this one's just sort of spaced out. So it's about the same number of beads on there. They're just bamboo coral. All right. All right, we've got the peach blossom tourmaline. I have 3 strands of this left. I will try and lay them out here. It's a really neat peach color, and then there's hints of like the lime green. If you can see that. And these are a rough hand cut round, so you're going to have like the little not perfectly round type, more like a pebble on those. We'll do 3 on those. And you can pick which one you want. These are full strands. The big red, the jasper. Sure. Let's see, where's that one at? Oh, yep, they're coming up. All right. So red jasper. Do that one at 5. Red jasper's a really neat stone. I do love it. Neat patterning in there. Some clear quartz mixed throughout. Chunkies. I like them though. I got my last order. I did get a few different stones in that shape just because it's like a jumbo chip. All right, that one. All right. Okay, so let's see. Landscape. So limestone. It's limestone. I've seen it called landscape jasper. Sometimes confused with the picture jasper. I have this. This is one of the ones that I have in chips. I don't know if I have the auction listed, but it is limestone. I'll show you here. Get the strands in my hand. It is the same stone. These are 8mm on this one. It's like last one on that one, but again, it's a hand cut round, so you're going to have some imperfections, different flaws in the stone, but I think when you do natural colors like these, I think it's almost neater to have some kind of oddball ones, you know? And then I have that in chips if anybody is looking for chips of that. All right. So the orange magnesite, these are very bright. Kind of reminds me of like somebody's chewed up gum. I don't know. But it is a dyed magnesite. I thought I had another strand of lab. I think all I have are those little tiny chips that you don't get much with. I will have more. I'd have to check and see if I have any I can pull out. Okay, orange. No. Let's see, quartz. I'm trying to get a good price on rounds of labradorite, and gets kind of tough. So these quartz kind of nuggets, I have. Let me see which one it's. Oh, there was a mix. So it might have been this one. No. So there's some crackle there. Some of this is probably rose quartz, just in a really, really light, mixed with a bunch of clear. I do have amethyst chips, yeah. I will run those next. So this is a mix of the chunks. And I have a couple other ones that are all clear. Same shape. I run this mixed one. Where'd the amethyst go? Here's the amethyst. All right. These are small chip in the amethyst. It's about, let me measure here, about a 14-inch strand on those. Let me find them in here. Maybe. Where are you? There they are. Again, this is the small chip, not like the chunky chips. Neat colors throughout. All right. Cap those. And then what was the other amethyst? I have these. Oh no, that's fluorite. Maybe that was the only amethyst. I have some fluorite that are that type of color. Some little pebbles. And then some bigger nuggets. Really rough nuggets on the fluorite. I would probably tumble these if I had the time, but they're rough. And there's pebbles. These ones are polished, but just in that shape of the fluorite. Let's see where those are at in the list. Here's the pebbles. I also have fluorite chips. One strand of fluorite chips I have. Ooh, slipping. I thought I had amethyst nuggets, but it must have been the fluorite ones that I was thinking of. All right. No. Okay. So moving on. Where were we at? Where did I leave off? Did the magnesite chunks. All right. Red aventurine drops. I really like these too, but I couldn't think of what to do with the shape. They're like top drilled. It is a full strand of them. I don't do the breaking up of strands. I want you to get the whole deal. This is red aventurine, and it's an interesting shape. I couldn't think of a plan for using these. Maybe like on a hoop for an earring or something. I don't know. All right. Some blue chips. These are probably magnesite, either magnesite or halite. And that blue. Again, it's like a turquoise blue color, but it is not turquoise. So those, I'm going to take them out of there. I think there were some that were coming off the string. So anybody else have any stones that they're looking for? I'll keep my eye out for any other labs, but I don't think right now I have any. We'll have more coming. All right. There. Oh, there's more of that landscape. The landscape. It's a limestone in chunkies. All different shape. That one's got more gray in it. Okay, Carla. We go get some rest. You too. Take care. Thanks for hanging out. All right. Oh, we got Amazonite. This is a very, very light colored Amazonite. I'm losing my phone here. All right. Sorry, I didn't realize we were like dozing off with the phone sliding down onto the stand. Amazonite nuggets. Really light color for Amazonite. Oops. Well, it's showing landscape. Hold on. That was these. Okay. Amazonite. There we go. There's those. All right. So these are some tiny ones, and I couldn't really tell This could be a quartz or an agate. It's something dyed green, 3 to 4 millimeter. Look like little green apples or something. So there's 2 strands of that. I don't know why that one's tied in a knot. If I can get a hold of them. Again, it's a hand cut round, so they're all different sizes on there. Neat coloring. But I do have 2 strands of that. 3 to 4 millimeter on those. Good little spacers if you're doing some rough stuff. He's like, nope. All right. Little teeny tiny barrels, rose quartz, little barrels. These are, let me get a measurement. I guess the description I just wrote tiny. About 3 to 4 millimeter wide by about 6 tall. These little teeny barrels. Get it to focus there. All right. Teeny tiny. These would be cute little spacers with something. Or those little accents on earrings. All right. All right. Red line. Here's more of the marble, the red line marble. Big barrels. All right. Anybody have any requests for anything? Anything you want to see? Tree agate nuggets. This is another one that I've seen this labeled as a jasper. It is actually an agate. It just has more of the white agate with it. Oh, why didn't it pin? But yeah, I've seen it called green spot jasper. Neat patterning in them. Chunkies. All right. Is an olive colored aventurine. These are tiny ones too, 3 to 4 millimeter. And it's got like this kind of olive tone to it. I don't know how else to explain it. And then I have it in a bigger size as well. But this is for the small ones. It's not pinning right there. 3 to 4 millimeter. So they vary in size a little bit. Good little spacers. Apparently this isn't charging. I got about 20% left, so keep running till as long as I can. I don't know, this might cut out on me. Whatnot is a battery drainer, if you guys didn't know that already. Okay, let's see. All right, there's the clear quartz. I do have 2 strands of that. Some chunky nuggets. These are full strands. I don't mess around with chopping them up. I like to give you a better deal. You're not using it? Oops, I don't know if that ran or not. We're gonna run it again while fixing my phone issue.
It's a short one.
It's all right as long as it's. That one wasn't even charging at all. There it goes. Okay. All right. So that was the clear. And like I said, if anybody wants me to rerun any of the ones that I did, let me know. Let's see what we got up next. 6mm reds. This is probably a quartz. It's something dyed. Either an agate or a quartz. Bye. Where are you going? 6mm. Look like good little apples. What? Why are you yelling at people? Why are you yelling? Terry got this one, or is getting this one. All right, Terry got that one.
That one won't spin, Betty.
That's a tree. That's Mommy's tree, I think. Is that the one you made?
Yeah.
As long as he's not messing with the orders. All right, so we got.
Are these someone?
No, they're just chips that I didn't have listed. Okay, so I have a Jasper here that I wasn't not real sure on which one it is. It's browns and tans in a little kind of like a diamond oval. I don't know. You tell me. Jimmy, why are you up so late?
What time is it?
Almost midnight, 20 till 12. Why are you still awake?
Because we took a nap.
Yeah, there's been some random afternoon napping going on in here, and it screws up everybody's times.
Where are we going?
You want to say hi? Say hi? You did? You did not. Hello, hello. Hi, he's waving. Hi. He's about to get sentenced to bedtime here pretty soon. Oh, he's out.
Run away.
He's running away. All right, rose quartz pebbles.
You can go in your cabinet. That works. Bye.
Little multi-shape little pebbles there. How is everybody doing? Jimmy's in the cabinet underneath me. What are you doing down there? All right, that's the olive. Pre-night. These are mostly like 3mm. So if you're doing something where you need something different to use as a spacer, these kind of a neat one. White rectangle. These guys? I'm not sure. It's something. There's some dye in there. I don't know. I think I have them in there as unknown. Looks like something that maybe they tried to dye. Like this one is almost pinkish. And then this one is mostly white. A couple that have like, see how the insides are like colored from something? It's almost like it's something that they tried to dye and that it didn't take the dye. So unknown stone. Yeah. And then this one, it was more clear. And it looks like it did take some of the dye. Like that one's blue. on the inside. Very strange ones. I think I just threw those together just because they were odd. Like they were the same shape. But I can run them cheap if somebody wants them. Throw them together. Let's see. The Pre-Night. Okay, so these are mostly 3mm. I don't know if this is focusing well. It's sort of a clearish, green tinted stone. Got some inclusions on it. Let me see where those nuggets are. I don't know if I have those listed or not. I can pair them up with something if not. Okay, I'm on the Pre-Night. Yeah, I put them together. So $1 a strand, just because they were just kind of an oddity. So here's these two. They're both full strands. I don't know what to call them. So $1 a strand. All right. Let's see. We've got green aventurine. There's more of the olive aventurine, so you can see the different colors. Get things out of the way here, like mixing things together. Oh, there's the other strand of the Pre-Night. Okay. Let's see where we're at. I ran the purple ones. Yeah, these chips, I don't know what these chips are either. I was thinking that it could be some type of Pre-Night. Not sure what stone it is. There are 2 of them though. 14-inch strands. Or 3 of them, I guess. There's probably more hiding in here because that says 4. Yep. These would be good if you do the trees. I'll probably make trees out of 1 or 2 of them just since they're kind of like a fall-y color. Okay. Those. Around the purples. Okay, red aventurine chips. I just saw those. What did I do? Did I bury them? I might have buried them. Well, maybe I don't have red aventurine chips. Okay. Not seeing those, so we'll move past that. We got gray marble coins. It's the gray and black marble. These are this size on that. 16mm on those. The coins. If anybody has any requests, let me know. Or if there's any you want me to rerun. The word. My phone is going wonky on this stand. All right. Yellow quartz. I have 3 of these. 5 to 6mm on these ones. Really pretty color. Again, this is another one they'll call yellow jade. There is no It is not jade, but a golden quartz, golden yellow. And there are 3 of those. 6 millimeter, 5 to 6 millimeter. Bye. All right, let me pick a good one here. All right. How's that one? Looks good. I saw there was one that had a broken one on it, so I was trying to make sure I didn't give you that one. I just noticed it. All right. Carol got that one. All right. Let's see what else we got. Anybody else want one of the yellow strands? I can run that again. Do that real quick. 2 strands left. One of these does have, like, there's one that, well, was wonky. Looks like it's got a chunk out of where the hole is. That goes out of focus real easy. Okay. Set those aside. So this one, I believe, is just a type of marble that I can never remember. This gray and brown can actually be on the same stone. My hands are all dyed doing stuff today. Neat grays. It is the same stone, just the different tones of it. You see, like, there's one where it's mixed. Some rough ones on there. These are hand cut rounds. So get a variation of sizes there. I do only have 1 strand of this left. 6 millimeter. If anybody has any requests, let me know. All right. All right. Green aventurine, 6 millimeter. These are more like, seem like smaller than 6 millimeter. Let me check here. Oh, there's 6 millimeter. I set these down here. My phone. Go ahead, adjust this again. It's like the phone wants to leave. All right. Okay, now on those. Black agate nuggets. These actually make really pretty spacers if you do like a round of a flashy stone. It's kind of a neat way to space things out, but it is just black agate on those. And they're leaving. It is a full strand. All right. Carol got those ones. Oops. All right. What else? So the olive aventurine. I do have, this one is like 7 to 8 millimeter in size. And it's just an aventurine. It's kind of like a mix of green aventurine and red. Gives it like an olive color. Aventurine is just a quartz. It's a specific quartz. The purple ones. Okay, you got it. All right, more. Got those. More. Sorry. I don't mean to be butchering people's names. All right. Okay. So purple beads. You want? I have purple fluorite. There's some purple ones in here. Were you looking for a specific one that I had listed? I have those purple rondelle type. So there's fluorite nuggets, and these are rough fluorite. I would run them through a tumbler. Okay, the first ones where I just saw them. I just saw 'em. Those are the lepidolites. I had those. They were like rondelles, right? What did I do? There's the fluorite little pebbles. Let me move this out of the way. I'm getting stuff piled up here. I think I'm going crazy. Did I sell them? Am I just being blind? Oh, you want these ones? They were in my hand. There were ones that I ran at one point. What did I do? No, they were run. Okay, I'm going crazy. Oh my gosh, these ones. I'm just going blind. Might call it being old or what? I don't know. It is my birthday today. I got old apparently. All in one day. Under the bag. The fluorite? Okay, here, I'll show you what I have for the purple now that I've located them all. I've got the rough fluorite, lepidolite, hand cut rounds, a lepidolite, sort of a pinkish purple. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. And then I've got the purple rondelles, and then I've got these little purples that are in here. The first, these ones? Okay, fluorite. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'll just run them. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm like, I think I'm half asleep maybe. I'm not taking directions very well, am I? All right, where are you? And then I also have fluorite in some little pebble style. Okay. There we go. I had to find it in the list. All right. Care about this. Sorry. Like, sometimes you gotta just yell at me. Okay. Anybody interested in any of the other ones? I got little pebbles of it. These ones are polished little pebbles. Let's see where that one's at. No, thank you. I apologize. Sometimes it takes me a minute to figure out what I'm doing. There are these Floret pebbles. Some neat purples in the mix there. I do like these ones. All right, we got them. Uh-oh, all cleaned up, ready for bed. Okay, a couple different tiger eyes here. I got little pebbles of tiger eye. You can wear them. And then, so I have 2 strands of the little ones, the tiger eye, and then there is one bigger one in the mix here under the pile. Same shape, kind of nuggety. One is bigger. So I'll do the pebbles first. I do have 2 different ones here. I'll run through the strands. All different little shapes. Oops. Dropping them. I'm losing them. All right. All right. See Parsons. Is this one good? This was the one on the right. Yeah. Okay. You got it. And then I can run the other one. Oop, I guess it didn't. Can you turn that down a notch? Just a little. It's just those certain parts where like they start making noise in there. Like it's. I love tiger eye. I'm pretty sure you could give me like any shape or size of tiger eye, and I'd like it. I'd find some way to use it. All right, got that one too. And then we got the bigger ones, bigger nuggets. Yes, we are, because Jim is still awake. Crazy little man, slept late, took a late nap, so now we are, now we're wide awake. I think he's going downhill though. He's fading fast. Maybe. He's either going to start yelling or he'll go to bed willingly. I don't know. All right. So these ones, I don't know what these are. They look to me like they have pyrite in them. Can you see those little like light brown spots? Looks like it's got pyrite in it. What it's with, I'm not sure. They're very dark. The pyrite almost makes it look like a greenish color from a distance. Pretty dark though. They're bigger. That one's 12 and a half wide, 12. Almost, it's like a slight rondelle, so about 10 by 12 on those. Again, it's a stone. I just kind of don't know what. Something with inclusions there. Hopefully that's focusing. They're not real shiny or anything, but yeah, it's hard to tell on some of them. All right. Prehnite chips. I'm gonna do. You don't get a lot. I don't like it when they space these out with these. I'm gonna go ahead and put these lab ones with it. I don't have any uranium. I do not. What I have right now is gemstones. I don't do too much with different glasses and stuff. I mean, I get them here and there, but so I'm gonna put these two together. This one is prehnite, and then this is lab up here. I generally carry gemstone stuff, things that I actually use myself, and I don't do a lot with the glass. Sometimes I'll use glass as like spacers and stuff like that, but I don't know. I just don't get as into there's people that are fanatics about the check glass and all that, and I don't know. I just don't get into them that much. Let's see, where do we leave off? How about the serpentine nuggets? These are a small nugget. I do. Right now I don't have anything scheduled out. I've had kind of a busy schedule. I'll have another tree show coming up. Once in a while I'll do different where people can just ask questions if they want to see certain things on how to do. Yeah, the little gemstone trees. Did you take that away? Did you bring that tree back that Jimmy took? Huh? Where's that tree? Let me find these. Serpentine. This is a really dark green. This is Russian serpentine. Hey. Jimmy, what'd you do with the tree? I'm talking to you. No, the tree. The tree? Gemstone tree. She's got her headset on, can't hear me, so I'm like. All right, there's that. This is one of the trees. We do little wire wrapping of them. Jimmy's beat this one up a little bit. Stuff like that I'll do. I actually just got some glass leaves that I want to try and do a tree with, so I'll have a tutorial. We'll sit and make one on the live for that. But I'm going to do it the same way as I do the chips, so that you'll kind of get an idea of how to do those. My trouble with them is coming up with things to put them on. I have a couple of different ideas that I'll do for that show that we'll try and figure out. Are you going to bed? Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. So that one will be coming up. As far as them being, it's not scheduled out yet, but probably like next week or so, I don't have as much stuff going on. I'll be able to do that. Right now, there's just too much stuff. I had some family things come up and just some craziness. Okay, so these are rose quartz. These are giant drops, and they're drilled top side, like sideways. So they kind of dangle. You get 10 of them there. 10 drops per lot. I do have 2 left of this. I can run the other one if you'd like. All right, care about those ones. Yeah, get on the other one. There is the other ones. it's gonna go. There we go. So these ones are going. Cute. These, when I got these, they were in a giant strand, and I don't like to split things up a lot, but these were so huge that I just split them up so that otherwise it'd have been like a $20 strand, and I don't know. No. I think that was the last two of those. Bye-bye. All right. I sorry. The only other I have rose quartz big nuggets, but they're drilled in the normal, lengthwise. If anybody wants me to run any of that, those rose quartz. I do have a few of those ones, and then I have the tiny nuggets. Opal. Do you guys like opal? These were kind of an unusual shape. Something I have. Look at these opals, and I didn't want to split the strand up. They are pretty. I got them because I love opal, and then I couldn't decide on something to do with the shape because they are all different. They're just sort of little free form droppies. It's not a word. Drops. What kind of stones do you like? Do you want me to run any of the other rose quartz? I mean, I also have stuff that I didn't get listed, but okay, it was those. Let's see. I have a couple unknowns to me. This one might be Amazonite. It's kind of got that color. Okay. But it's got lots of grays and darker spots with it. And there's some clear. So it is unknown. I mean, I can only tell you what I kind of think on them sometimes, but this one I couldn't quite pin down. But large chips of something. Large chips of something. All right. I don't think you want to buy the Sharpie. All right. I'm missing some here.
Jimmy picked Iron Man 2.
Iron Man. It's going to give you weird dreams, buddy. Don't be busting out of there thinking you can fly. All right, I don't see the serpentine on there. The limestone chips.
Okay.
Unknownies. Yeah, chippy. Sure. So this one, these are limestone. I've seen it called landscape stone. A few different names put to it, but the mineral is limestone. This is a 34-inch strand of these. I do have some other stones of chips like this too. I have an autumn jasper. What else is over there? All right, see, Carson's got that one. You can make little brown trees. Ooh, a tiger eye tree would be cool. All right. So that was the list. Let me go back down through. Not sure if I actually ran all of these or not. Anybody like unusual shaped beads? These are like a top drilled. It's a red aventurine. They're really neat looking, but I just didn't know what to do with that shape. I didn't have any ideas for that one. Anybody else have any requests or certain stones that you're looking for? I also have a bunch of findings and different stuff loaded in the bin. I think I forgot to mention that today. Let me see what other chips I've still got here. All right, so chips. So I've got Autumn Jasper, Howlite. I think we all know Howlite, right? Serpentine. This is a really, really light. They call this one Olive New Jade, but it's serpentine in that color. Honey calcite. These are more of like a matte, not a high polish on those. And then this is a white, just a white marble. The first one, Autumn Jasper. Four on that one. And that's a 34-inch strand. These are the long strands. Okay. I do have to add this one, I think. Let me set them down. I realized after I start doing that I can't do it with one hand. Silly. Okay, those are 4. I'll do quantity in case anybody else wants any of the other chips. 0 to 1. All right. Knitting and crochet. What? Why is it putting it in knitting and crochet? It is not. Why am I losing my categories here? Well, oh my goodness. Okay, well, okay, I'm having all kinds of issues here. Does that matter if it's listed in knitting and crochet? I don't know. Autumn Jasper. This is a 34-inch strand, and that's going now. There's just on there's chips. All right, you got that one. You like the chippies? Got, let's see what else. Serpentine. Anybody want serpentine? Sort of a neat limey green color. And if you do a lot with gemstones and different beads and stuff like that, you'll get to know this color because it's the only stone that is that specific lime color. It's kind of strange. Like you can name it right off the bat because it's the only one that looks like that. Howlite. These howlite ones were tinier chips. All right. White marble. It won't let me let it go. Oops. White marble ones I can do at 3. They are just white chips. All right. The honey calcite also are a small chip, not a high polish. That's a tough stone to get a high polish on. Again, we'll do that one at 3, and then I have fluorite. I don't know what this rogue one is here. It's like an imposter. But it's a 34-inch strand, so you get a lot. All right, that one. And then the fluorite. The fluorite I gotta stay with at 4 on. Burn. All right. So those were the chips. And then there's also these unknown ones that if somebody wants all 4 of these little strands of this unknown, I can run it. I don't, they're in like 12 to 14-inch strands, but there's 4 of them, so you're getting the same amount. But I couldn't tell. I couldn't pinpoint it on what it was. It could be a serpentine mixed with something. I don't know. I'll run them. Interesting. I just don't know what to call it. Losing them. All right, got it. Be good for your trees. Caramel corn, yeah, kind of honey, dirty honey. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Anything anybody wants me to rerun any of these? I'll kind of lay some back over here. I don't know if you guys missed any of these or not. I've got big chunkies. Anybody's looking for these are just, I don't know. All I can see is chewed up bubble gum when I look at these. I can't take these seriously anymore. I see chewed up gum, and now I'm gonna be stuck with them because that's what I told. I shouldn't have told that story because now everybody's just gonna see chewed up gum. But I have 3 strands of them. It's like, I don't know. I have rhodochrosite chips. I know, like those are gonna probably live with me forever because on one of my streams I said, "Look, these look like chewed gum." Yeah, or really funky Cheetos. It's that color. It's Cheeto color for sure. But a gum tree, yeah, just to use them. And there's another one. Ooh, I have slightly smaller chewed up gum. Some serpentines. A couple different styles of serpentine. But yeah, some different marble, kind of flat ovals there. I have the peach blossom tourmaline. Not a ton of the greens on these strands, but it's different. In the bag. In what bag? Oh, here, rhodochrosite. Yeah, yeah, it'll break your teeth. Yeah, there was a couple of these were sliding off of the strand, so I didn't want to pull them all the way out, but very pretty pink rhodochrosite. My iPad died. Let me see if I can pull it up with this. My phone's drooping off of its stand here. There are those. And I did them at 6. I have that listed at 8, which is what they were originally. And that is. They're very neat coloring. And actually, if you find bigger pieces of this or cabochons, this is a more expensive stone. But chips, you can get fairly decent price. These are bigger chips, so you get to see those patterns in it. That's a good one. I like them. Get them back in the bag there. All right, you got them. So what else? Anybody else want me to run any of these that are out here? What do we think? I don't know what all you guys saw or didn't see of these. I've got little India agate, fancy jasper chips. You want these ones? I'm going to run them. I have 2. They're just short. They're probably like a 12 to 14 inch strand, but there's 2 of them here. I'll throw together. No, not of this. Just have the chips of that. I mean, I can get it in other things. I had some rounds of it. Most of it I turned into bracelets, I do believe. Why is that doing that? There we go. I'll put them together. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can get a few trees out of it. I mean, depending on the size of your tree. All right. I know like these 34-inch strands, you'll get a lot because you're getting, it's more chips than you think. And like I said, this one is only, what did we do? 10 little bundles. So about 30 chips on that one. So obviously if you wanted to make it a fuller tree where you didn't see the wire, you would use more, but that's not that many. It doesn't add up to as many as you would think, if that made sense. Yeah, the chips I have, let me see what chips I have left here in the pile. I've got small rose quartz. I have this sort of unknown. These are bigger. I think it's an Amazonite, but it just kind of has I don't know. Has something else with it, I think. If it's the Amazonite. I have a fluorite left. I have this one that is unknown. I don't have more fancy jasper, no. I do not. I just went through them to see. I had 2 listed, but I didn't realize they were the short strand of it. So there's this that's a pink and gray that I don't know what they are. Howlite Iran, Serpentina ran. I like these big. These are giant chips of red line marble. It'd be good, like caveman jewelry. I mean, like men's jewelry. I guess we don't have to call them all cavemen. Neat rocks. Who knows? But I think that's, oops, hiding the tree in there. I think that's about all the ones I have listed there for tonight. Does anybody want me to rerun any of these that are here? I do have a bunch of stuff listed in the bin if you want to check any of that out. And we'll hang out for a few more minutes. Nobody wants any chewed up gum? Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are going to live with me forever. I called them that. I'll find something to do with them. Or maybe I'll give them away. Force people to take them. Like let people enter the giveaway before they know what they're entering for. And then just throw them orange suckers in there. Yeah, sometime next week I'll get one thrown up there. Thrown up, that didn't sound right. I'll get a show scheduled for it. It's hard for me to schedule things out very far just for the times and stuff like that. But after the show today, I'll put one on there, and the time and date might change slightly. I might have to move it around, but this is an example of one. We found a chunk of lepidolite to put this one on. These are Amazonite chippies. But for the tutorial, I found some really neat check glass leaves that I want to try. And this is 26 gauge, I do believe. You need like the range is like, I would say 24 gauge is probably the biggest wire I would go with, just because it gets hard to work. Like, excuse me, you'll end up poking your fingers a lot if you go too big on the wire, because you have to get those twists down kind of tight. So like anywhere from 24 gauge to 30 gauge, I would say will work if you have something like that. And I mean, that kind of wire you can get if you're just wanting to learn it and just wanting to try it. You can use any type of wire you can find, honestly, just so that you can get the idea of how to do it. You could always tear it back down and reuse your chips or do what you want to with it if it doesn't work the way you want it to. Like I said, there's different ways to do this. This one actually my daughter made. She does a lot more twisties than I do. I don't have the other trees sitting here offhand, but everybody's is going to come out a little bit different. It's just depending on the style that you want. But I'll show all that, some different ways that you can do them. But I wanted to try the leaves, the check glass leaves, and they're about this size. So I think it'll work out pretty good, and it'll be the same. I'll be using the same method as doing the chips, so it'll be fun. We'll hang out, make some trees. So there will be that. Anybody else have any requests? Any other requests before I hop off of here? Anything you guys want to see? Yeah, good night to you guys too. Thank you for coming and hanging out and chilling. I appreciate all of you. Let's see. I think that was it. If nobody has any other requests, I will see you guys next time around. I will get that other show scheduled for the trees. That's a fun one. I think people really enjoyed that the last time I did one. So we'll do that again. But you guys all have a good night. And thank you so much. Yeah. I enjoy doing it because, it's just kind of like a relaxing kind of thing. You just sit and chill. And so we'll do that again for sure. But until then, I will going to hop off of here. And thank you guys.